Chou Tien came out on top in that one. In fact, he's won the last 4 between them. He's won them all in straight games. The last time Chou Tien Chen beat Chou Tien, that one's going to hurt because it was at the Asian Games in China towards the end of 2023. But the last time they met here in Malaysia, at the Malaysia Open it was, the first round in 2023, and he won that, Chou Tien Chen. So Chou Tien is the world #1. He's 184 centimeters, still just over 6 foot, 28 years of age, from Jiangsu. And he is, of course, a former world champion, silver medalist in 2018, Asian champion, silver medalist in Asian Games, I should say, silver medalist in 2022, Hangzhou. He's beaten Liu Guangzhou and Kento Nishimoto. That took 77 minutes, it often does with Nishimoto. He's a boys singles youth Olympic champion. He's also world junior champion, silver medalist in 2014. And he has got to his name 11 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour, including 5 last year. Malaysia Open, he was runner-up to Anders Antonsen in 2024. More on that in a while. Chou Tien Chen is 35 now, 180 centimeters tall. He is the world #9. Of course, he's been higher as a world #2. That was achieved in August of 2019. A World Championship bronze medalist in 2022. An Asian Games silver medalist in 2018. Asian Championship bronze medalist in 2019. He's had a much easier route in the sense of his opposition. Suli Young, Yushi Tanaka, he needed 3 though. Yeah, interesting to see that his opponents have certainly been not as challenging, you might argue, as his opponent. Now, he has won 10 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Last year, he won the Arctic Open. This is Win Kong Huong of Vietnam. And Lam Wai Ming of Malaysia is the service judge. Yeah, just going back to titles won by, firstly by Chou Tien Chen. It was actually one of his best years in terms of winning titles. He won 2 last year, the Thailand Masters, Super 300, and the Arctic Open, a Super 500. And he was also a runner-up at the Swiss Open and the Japan Open. Now, he hasn't been that successful in any year since 2019 when he won 3 titles. And 2018, he did the same as well. So this is,
ladies and gentlemen, on my right,
just coming in nicely, 35 years of age, showing what he can do. Just turned 35 as well a couple days ago, so a great birthday present for him to progress further in this event.
Level play.
An event where he is only once really, he got past the early rounds, got to a quarter-final in 2018, Chou Tien Chen. So you'd really like to improve on that.
Service over. 1 all.
And he's already equaled his best by getting to this quarter-final. Comes for Chou Tien. Yeah, as I mentioned, final last year, losing to Antonsen in a semi-final in 2019. Finally delivered that smash.
2-1. Thank you.
Nice little pirouette there from Chou.
Service over. 2-all.
Yeah, he still keeps himself in really good shape, Chou Tien Chen. Remember, of course, he had that cancer scare as well. He's come out of that all very well, had some surgery. Now to see, he seems to be in pretty good condition. Yeah, they did just play each other less than a month ago, as we said, semi-finals of the World Tour finals. Chou Tien defeating him in straight games. As I said, last 4 wins have all been straight games wins for Tien. When Chou beat him, it was at the Asian Games, was in the team event. And then just a few days later, Tien returned the favour and beat Chou in the quarterfinals of the individual event.
Service over. 4-all.
Attacking at the net, does nicely there. Chou.
5-4. Service over.
Chou in Super 1000s. He hasn't got to a quarter-final since the Indonesia Open of 2023. So he'll be pleased about that. That's 5 tournaments in a row where he exited early. That's his worst ever run in Super 1000s. So he's at least kind of broken that jinx, as it were.
Service over.
And he hasn't got to a semi since 2022, the All England. The only Super 1000s ever won the Indonesia Open back in 2019. Big rallies already happening between these two. Oh, glorious. That's a fantastic shot from Chou Tien Chen. He looked pretty much
7-6.
dictating terms in that rally. He had Chou Chi scrambling around and then no chance for Shi in that wonderful shot he played. Shi makes amends very quickly.
Service over. 7-all.
His only win, as I mentioned, the Indonesia Open in 2019. Chou Tien Chen was pass beyond Shi.
Service over.
Made that look quite effortless, hasn't he?
8-7.
Chou Chi's got a rather different story in terms of performances in Super 1000s. Of course, he won the Indonesia Open last year. He was a finalist at the Malaysia Open as well in 2024. The last time he was eliminated at a quarterfinal was at the All England last year.
Service over. 8-all.
He'd be the favourite coming in as well on that, as that head-to-head. And the ranking all in his favour. Well, the last match, Lane and Vendy were the favourites against Chen and Liu, but they lost. So all that matters is what happens on the court on the day. Right now, there's nothing between them.
9-8.
On over. Now, both these players do have a tendency of sometimes just not making life easy for themselves.
9-all.
Can be either a slow start, or even if they win the first game, they just switch off a little. It's rather mercurial in that sense.
Joe, check, okay. Thank you. Get the new shuttle.
There's the physiotherapist come cheerleader, Victoria Cow, for Chou Tien Chen's camp, famously not having a coach for many years now. And, well, you look at his results, can't really argue with that.
9-all.
Whatever suits a player best. So Chou just in front. before the interval. It's a good smash.
Service over. 10 all. Thank you. Check the game.
So it's Chou Tien with a couple of points just at the end there before the interval. And he has that slender 1-point lead right now against Chou Tien Chen at 11-10 in the opening game. So he's on a decent run right now, Chou Tien. 3 points, best run either one of them has had so far. That 4.
30-10.
They were pretty much up till just after the interval, exchanging points. Hit that brilliantly now, up to 4.
40-10.
But Chou will not want this to go much further than that right now. Back at the season of Chou Tien, it was a very good one overall. Had one early exit last year. That was a surprise because it was his home tournament, the China Open, Super 1000. Quarterfinals and 3, including the Olympics. That was a disappointment for Chou Tien. He was going in there, of course, as a big favourite for the medal at least. Missed out completely. 3 semi-finals, 1 final, and he got to 5 finals on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Had an 85% win rate last year, just lost 9 matches out of 59.
12-15. Service over. 16-12.
Looking at Chou's record in contrast.
16.
He had a lot of early exits, 12. 7 in the second round, 5 in the first round. 5 quarterfinals, 6 semi-finals. A couple of finals and a couple of wins. A bit of a mixed bag, but 12 tournaments in which you exit early. Opening round as well. I mean, he didn't start the year. It was one of his lowest rankings. I think it was something like 13th or 14th in the world last year. And that included the Malaysia Open, he was out at this stage. And now Chou has put himself back into contention. He is only trailing by a couple. It's just gone long. And a long, hard look, no challenge.
17-14. Service over. 15.
Steepling smash from Chou.
15-17.
Oh, great reactions there from Chou. Superb rally so far. Delicate touch from Chou Tien Chen.
Service over. 18-15.
Great reactions there. He's on a roll now. It's looking difficult for Chou in this game, perhaps.
15.
Well, it's a clash that sees Chou Tien Chen come out on top and sets up 5 game points, excuse me. Let's have a look from this angle, give us a better idea.
50.
Well, I think that came off his hand, didn't it? Ooh, is that in? Well, he thought he was about to win the first game there, Chou Tien Chen. And that just stays in. Might be a bit sideways just perhaps. Chi converting. With a good run. That 6-point run really did for Chou Tien Chen when he was 9-10 down. And we got to 15-10. Really changed it. That was just before and after the interval. Never really looked back after that. It's 21-16, Xu Chi against Chou Tien Chen after the first game.
Clock to 20 seconds. Clock to 20 seconds. Yes, Chen. Chou, it's the new shuttle. Second game, level, play. One love.
So a fine start to this match for Xu Chi.
Service over. 1 all. Service over. 2-1.
Now, we like to always have a look at stats for players after first game is done and what it means.
Service over. 2 all.
So after losing a first game,
Service over.
in a Super 1000 after losing the first game, Chou Tien Chen has won 67% of his matches. It's a very small pool, so it won't give us that since 2023 as well, I should say. Just to see how he's done recently. We take that out of the equation and see overall his record in Super 1000s after losing the first. It goes down to about 55%.
Service over. 3-4.
If we even take out the Super 1000s and just generally see how Chou Tien Chen does after losing the first game, I think it'll be a bit higher because he does took quite a bit. And yep, that's absolutely right. 65% of the time, even after losing the first game, he still goes on to win matches. So this is kind of par for the course, you might say. 2/3 of the time, he still wins, despite losing the first game. but you're playing the world number one in Chou Tien. So that's a rather different prospect.
Okay, thank you.
I think we'll find Chou Tien over his career after winning the first game goes on to win 75% of his matches, which is, yeah, very impressive, obviously. Just for some context, Lin Dan, for example, the great Lin Dan, won 85% of his matches after winning the first game. Just thought I'd give you that, to put that contextually.
Service over. 6-4.
Chou Tien in front here.
Service over.
Now, since we looked from the beginning of 2023, for Chou Tien Chen, I think it's only fair we do that with Chou Tien. Yep, in the last 2 years, he's also pretty much kept consistent, almost 75% ranked after winning his first game. So you'll see what it means in Super 1000s in the last couple of years. Oh, it's wrong footing, Chou Tien there. Gets down well. That's a great smash. She loses his racket. Some fantastic reflexes here from both players. Now he's on the what would appear to be the more preferential end for many of the players, going into the drift. Chou Tien Chen, so might feel a lot happier being here. Chou Tien in Super 1000s in the last couple of years has won 74% of his matches after winning the first game, so it's all been quite consistent from him. There's going to be a challenge. Well, that is pretty clearly out.
One challenge remaining. Service over. 7-8. Play.
So this maybe might surprise you, given that he's been a former world number 2. He's been at the top of his game for many, many years, Chou Tien Chen. Fair to say, almost a pretty much a decade. And where he's been a top 10 player. There's been obviously a couple of times where he's just slipped out of that recently, but yeah, he's been a top 10 player for a very, very long time. And in the 23 times he has played a world #1, he's only won 3 times, which might surprise a few people.
9-8.
I'll correct myself, just twice in fact. Swiss Open in 2023, beat Victor Axelsen in the semi-finals when he was a world #3, and then when he was 14th in the world, this was, as I mentioned, he slipped out for a little bit last year. Nicely done. And he wins the point as well. Great athleticism shown by Chou Tien Chen.
Service over. 9-all.
Yeah, and last
Thank
year
you.
he
Welcome.
beat Victor Axelsen in the Thomas Cup. He was then 14th in the world. It wasn't long before Axelsen actually lost his #1 ranking after, but yeah, he was still world #1 then. And he beat Axelsen. So only twice in 23 meetings. I'm genuinely surprised by that. I really thought he might have a better record against world #1s.
Fourth.
Kill shot there from
Service
Chou
over.
Chi
10.
on the backhand.
9.
But it's interesting to see that he's not quite at the height of his powers that he used to be, and yet the only 2 wins have come in the last couple of years.
Service over.
Well, this is
10.
looking like very similar to the previous game where it was tight at the interval, and then Chou Chi surged. He was in the middle of a 6-point run then around this stage of the last game. No, it is exactly the same. 11-10 at the break to Chou Chi, having already won that first game.
Got to 20 seconds. Got to 20 seconds. Eleven, 10, play.
Well, we said it was at this stage of the last game where he just started to make that move, and it's happening again, it would seem. He had a 6-point run at 9-10. He's in the middle of a 3-point run right now, which just comes to an end.
Service over. 11-13.
And now just the 1 point in it. Well, just when it looked like maybe Chou could draw level with Sheep.
14-12.
Chou just looking to relieve a little bit of pressure. Comfortably out.
Line jump, over here. Line jump. Line jump. Wipe the block again.
So we were looking at Chou Tien Chen and his record against world #1s. As we said, not a great one. Just 2 wins out of 23. Eight times of those 23, only 8 times has it gone to 3 games. And only 1 of those 8 times has he won. That was in the quarterfinals of the Thomas Cup when he beat Victor Axelsen. That was a historic win, that one, for Chinese Taipei. Bounces on that.
Service over. 30-40. Service over. 15-30.
Interesting enough, of those 8, he only twice of those 8 matches won the first game. So he's really struggled. Chou Tien is challenging this. Gets it right and goes to 3 points clear. Oh, wow. He's done well there. It is now a 3-point lead that he has.
30. Play.
Can he wrap this up in 2, as he has done in his previous 4 matches? Lead goes up to 4 now.
70-30.
It's starting to look difficult, isn't it? For Chou Tien Chen.
Service over. 40-80.
Well, there's still some hope here for Chou Tien Chen. Now it's Chou's turn to challenge. It just clips the line. Wow. He has really done well there.
50-80. Play.
It's 3 points now. Does love these sort of situations. Chou Tien Chen has got great mindset as well. He's a battler, and he's only 2 points behind now. Chou Tien, who can sometimes also just get a little hard on himself and can get frustrated. That is what Chou Tien might be banking on here. Crowd also behind him, it would appear. And it's 1 point.
70,
This is a good little period
80.
for Chou Tien. Oh, he was so comfortable. (18-13) in the middle of a 4-point run there, and he's on his own 4-point run at the moment. Chou Tien Chen. But he's drawn level here, 5 in a row. His best run of this match. What a time to be doing it. Well, it was all looking very, very good for Chou Tien. And we just said, yeah, it was looking tough. He needed a good run. He had the run. There will be some panic somewhere for Chou Tien. How he's lost a very good situation. He's now behind Chou Tien Chen. Wow, what a turnaround.
90-80.
Six points in a row. 5 points behind Chou Tien just a short while ago. But that has, I think, ended here. Chou is challenging that. That looks in for Chou Tien. Could still be another twist in this. Yeah, as we thought, it is in.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. Service over. Nineteen on. Play.
Well, that gives Chou a game point here. Oh, this is really very impressive.
Service over. 20. Game point. 90.
That's really got some fire in the belly now. Body shot at Chou. The crowd clearly behind him. What will Chou Tien do here? Wow! Unbelievable! What reactions there! Well, that looks like, all intents and purposes, like Chou Tien was about to win that point. It looked nailed on, in fact. And incredible reflexes there from Chou. Somehow gets the shuttle over the net. Look at this. Oh, well, it might just be his day. With something like that happening, that's amazing. With a little pirouette as well to boot. Look at this. It tumbles over, nothing Chou Tien can do. He can barely believe it. And it's only the 9th time in 24 meetings against the world #1 that Chou Tien Chen has forced a rubber game. 21-19, it looked like he was about to win this, Chou Tien. 8 of the last 9 points have gone Chou Tien Chen's way. And he has stunningly turned it around in this second game.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Final game, level, play. Service over. 1 love.
I just wonder how much scarring power that had on Chou Tien. As we said earlier, only once of the previous 8 times that he did force a third, or there was a third game, I should say, to be more accurate, for Chou Tien Chen against the world #1. It only once did he go on to win it. But we did say he's got a pretty good record after losing the first game.
Service over. 1, 2.
Now, he's never won against the world number one at a quarterfinal of a HSBC BWF World Tour tournament, so crunch time really for Chou Tien Chen, but he smashes beautifully there.
3, 2.
By the way, it's the first time in 5 matches that Chou Tien has not managed to wrap up in 2, and he looked odds-on favourite to do so. Momentum really does feel like it's with Chou at the moment.
4, 2.
He's won 12 of the last 15 points. Here, the crowd at the moment really enjoying this.
5, 2.
Chou in Super 1000s in the last couple of years has only won 33%, or a third of all deciding games. If we take Super 1000s out of it, just look at the last couple of years, same situation in a deciding game. Obviously that goes up much higher. He wins 60% of matches. If we look at his entire career in deciding games,
4,
might actually be even higher. Well, that's about the same, 63% of the time he wins a deciding game. So he's pretty good in these situations. Let's look at his opponent. So for Chou Tien, wonderful smash. For Chou Tien, in the last 2 years in Super 1000s, in the deciding game, he's won 83% of his matches. So it's an even better record than Chou Tien. Again, the sample size is fairly small, it's 12 matches, but he's won 10 of those in Super 1000s when it comes to a third. Does well there, it's only a point behind now. We take Super 1000s out of it, just look at his record overall in the last 2 years, it goes down to 73%. We take his whole career, how he is with
Thank you.
third deciding games or third matches, third games. It goes down again to 68%. Still probably overall he'd be the favourite here. That's out.
Seven all. Okay, thank you. Bạn Quang Châu. Play.
Well, I did mention that neither one of these players makes things easy for themselves at times, and I think we saw that clearly with Shi in that second game. But that's just an amazing shot that you have to see. If you've missed it, it was on the winning point of the second game. Chou Tien Chen somehow returned what looked to be a kill shot from Shi. Prior to that, little pirouette from Chou, and it tumbles over the net. And that, by the way, if he got that, it would have made it 20 all. It might be a different story. It might be all over by now. Amazing. So here we are.
9-7. Thank you. Bạn Quang.
No, that's not going to bend back in.
10-7. Shi. 1.
So this is the biggest lead that Chou Tien's enjoyed at an interval in this match. 4 points, 11-7. But after what we've seen from Chou, can't put anything past him just yet.
Got to 20 seconds. Got to 20 seconds. Coach, return the chess. Chou, Bangkok. 11-7. Play. Seven. Service over. 8-12. Service over. 13-8.
Well, he's now putting on a good run here. A decent run, at least, I should say. Chou Tien. He just had a pretty mammoth 7-point run come to an end when he was 5-7 down. Chou looks just
14-8.
frustrated, pleading his case, which he was right about anyway. 6 points now. Maybe he's all spent showing his exertions from the previous game. Oh, he's missed another. Nailed on, it would seem, kill shot. Well, these are the kind of moments that you feel maybe it's just Chou's night. It could just be. It's one he's got to be putting back at the very least. Never mind winning the point.
Thank you.
Well, there's still a fair bit of fight in this. Well, she does not want to countenance another miraculous comeback from Chou Tien Chen, so he's got to really stamp his authority on this. It's a 3-point lead right now, as we saw. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, right?
Thank you,
Does it? Up to 4 now. That was good. Better in the net.
16-12.
Easy one there for Chou
Service over.
to put away.
13-16. Service over. 17-13.
So remember, it was 18-13 to Chou Tien in the last game when we had that remarkable comeback. That will be somewhere in the back of his mind. That's out. Could the comeback start a bit earlier in this game?
Service over. 14-17.
Well, good smash. High trajectory on that, steep, difficult to return. So,
18-14.
4 points in it, 3 required for Chou. Chou in a slightly better position than he was in the last game. And he needs to hark back to that, to call upon his reserves now, dig deep, to drag himself back into contention. Maybe a couple of points in a row might just unnerve Chou Tien. Who knows?
Thank you.
Well, that will be an emphatic way to show you're not going to get overawed by things. You're in control. That was not probably the best strategy there from Chou. Said 2 or 3 points in a row might be all he needs just to unsettle his opponent, Chou Tien Chen. Very, very noisy in this arena right now, as we have some Malaysians coming in to play in court 1. Chou's been better with the smashing in the last few minutes. And he's set up 5 match points now. Very difficult for Chou from here.
15.
0 margin for error now. He's got to be perfect. He's got to get the next 5 points in a row.
Thank
to
you.
turn this around, or try to turn this around at least. Big ask, but he did have that tremendous run at the end of the last game. We shall see. There's one.
Service over. 16-20.
There's two. He asks the question, Chou Tien, and he feels that should have gone in his favor. His coach is up from his chair as well.
17-20.
Now, we shall see here. Nope, looked all right there. Looked okay. It's 2 in a row. Still 3 match points. Still very much in Chou Tien's favor. He's just gaining confidence with every point he gets here. Chou Tien Chen. This time he makes no mistake. He's challenging that. He's challenging, is he? Well, hold on. Who's challenging now?
Touch already. Touch already. I say fault already.
What's he contesting here?
I say fault already.
Well, Chou Tien Chen is contesting this. Did he touch the shuttle? He's asking for a match official to come out.
Chou.
He's not having it. I'm trying to... Well, it'd be good to see what happened again. Chou Tien's just got his stuff ready. He's
ready to go. I already say fault. Yes, I already say fault. Yes, it's touch. I already say fault.
So all going well here. Then Chou Tien plays the smash. A return. Did it touch him?
Yes, I already say fault. Very clear. Yes.
I couldn't. Yeah, it's difficult now. Maybe we might see something here. He was challenging that. He thought that might have been out, but the referee, the umpire said fault, as in he felt it had touched Chou Tien Chen, who's still contesting this.
Already, I already start already. Touch already.
This is a losing battle for Chou Tien Chen. Chou Tien is going to go off. No, I think he can't actually leave until Chou's ready to go. He's backed up, and now Chou's absolutely livid with the situation. He felt it didn't touch him, and therefore he wants to appeal.
21-16. 19.
It's a battle you're not going to win.
21-17.
He's absolutely implacable. Look, he still had 2 match points to save anyway after that, but yeah, it's a sense of injustice that you feel at the end. He felt he should have been able to at least challenge Xu Yuqi, the top seed from China, beats Chinese Taipei's Chou Tien Chen 21-16, 19-21, 21-17 in 76 minutes. Chou's ended at least that poor run of results in Super 1000s, but his poor run against world number ones continue. Just 2 wins now in 24 matches against them. Yeah, the fans that have been streaming in to the HSBC BWF Malaysia Open at the Axiata Arena, they really do put on a very good show here. There's even a massive food market, which is always good fun. It is now time for the 7th match of the day here on Court 2. And it's men's doubles. The Li twins from Chinese Taipei are playing Kim Won-ho and Xiu